Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. You may have seen a lot of articles in the past day or two saying Slash is leaving Marshall for Magnatone. And that is not actually true. So, yes, Slash is working with Magnatone to design a new signature 100 watt amp. Let me see here because I know it's based off of their M80. We'll look at the price of that momentarily, but all these articles all over the place. Slash leaves Marshall. Slash leaves Marshall. It is the hottest piece of guitar news that I have seen in probably the last month or two. But the reality of it is he is such a big artist. Everybody knows. If you're a guitar player, 9 out of 10, you know who Slash is. There's really no question about that. You know who Slash is. You may not exactly know who Guns N' Roses are or Velvet Revolver, but you definitely know Slash, very famous guitarist. And he has this kind of giant leeway where he has the ability to sign with multiple companies. And that's exactly what he's done. He is not leaving Marshall, but he is also getting a Magnatone amp. So at the moment, he is with both of them. So at the moment, he's still with Marshall, but he's also with Magnatone. So we can go ahead and take a look here and see what this article says. So it says Slash leaves Marshall amplification. It's rare on the news gear that we ever publish information on artists signing endorsement deals. An endorsement deals is an official relationship between an artist and a manufacturer, such as Slash and Gibson. Everybody knows Slash has been playing Gibsons forever. These can take various different forms, from simple discounts and support to the manufacturer, all the way to signature models and equipment. We are posting about Slash leaving Marshall because this is an unprecedented move. There are artists whose association with certain brands elevates the endorsement to the level of icon. For as long as Slash has been a famous guitarist, he has always been associated with Marshall amplification. To some extent, the reverse is true as well. When you think the sound of Marshall amps, Slash's name appears up there with the likes of Hendrix, player whose tones define the brands. Nonetheless, Slash now has signed an endorsed deal with American amp company Magnatone. They're kind of a little bit more of a boutique amp maker in the USA. Slash has had numerous signature amplifications over the years, so you're talking 30 plus years roughly. He's been with Marshall, including the 80F 100, the 255 SL. This marked Slash as one of the elite few guitarists ever to have a signature Marshall amp head. Equally, as an endorsee who's been with Marshall for decades, you would have seen that Slash was the recipient of a superb deal with Marshall, or was he? Then we have a quote here from Magnatone. I've used a Magnatone from Slash, I should say, 50-watt M80 in the studio earlier this year and was blown away by how it sounded. Since then, I've been working with Magnatone for a 100-watt version of the M80, and I absolutely love that they have come up with it. It's killer. So clearly, Slash is publicizing thrilled with Magnatone's amplifiers, but the question has to be asked, when Marshall was willing to make an amplifier that sounded however Slash wanted, why move to another company? There have been huge changes at Marshall in recent times, with the companies partly owned by Sound Industries. Marshall was always a family-run company that prided itself on listening to artists. Has that now changed? And will Slash still sound like Slash playing through a different amp brand? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, Slash is always going to sound like Slash. He's not going to... He might sound a little bit different, but to the majority of people that aren't musicians, it's not going to make really any difference whatsoever. I know when I saw them in concert, I went and saw Guns N' Roses in the summer. I don't remember what month that was. I want to say August. Was it August or so? It was either August or September. Anyway, he was still using the Marshalls at that point in time. So, back in the summer, there were still Marshalls on stage. Were they actually real? Were they just cutouts and then he was playing through a modular? Who the heck knows? A lot of artists do that now. They like bringing up the full stacks on stage because it just looks good. It looks good, makes the audience think, ooh, wow, look at those giant speakers, But if we go over to the Magnatone website, here you go. They do have cabinets as well, which he may or may not be using, but you can get different colors. Let's see, do we have a price on this? We do not. Okay, Sweetwater right there. So you can get a pre-owned one for, it looks like, around $2,700. New, they're going to cost you a little more than $3,000. So this is definitely not a cheap amp head. And this isn't a cabinet with this. This is just the amp head. So I'm assuming the cabinets are probably expensive as well. Let's see. Is this a combo? Or is this just a cabinet? This might be some sort of combo. But expensive. That's all you need to know is is expensive. Your average person is not going to be able to afford this. Are they going to make a modular for it? Probably. 9 out of 10. You know, you get a modular for it, you can get that significantly cheaper than buying the actual lamp head. But it's going to be for really big Slash fans. I mean, even now, if we look at like the signature Marshall, so let's do Marshall Slash amp and see what the heck these are going for. Yeah, there's one right now for $4,000. Keep in mind, none of these exist today anymore. You can't buy these. The Signature Series are all out of production. And yeah, these are all actually going to run you right around $3,000 too. $3,000 to $4,000. So you're going to expect a premium on it because that's looks like it's a 50 watt version or 45 watt. And that's the highest they go. So they're literally doubling it, meaning bigger transformers, more tubes to accommodate to Slash. So I'm going to assume there's going to be at least a $500 premium on that thing. So I would assume when it actually comes out, you can probably expect it to be around $3,500. That's my guess. It may be more. They might put a $1,000 premium on it. I honestly have no idea what they're going to do. I am not familiar with this amp manufacturer. It looks like there is a handful of artists that have been, with Marshall, including Slash, for years. I think Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top went to Magnatone as well, if I remember correctly. There's a couple of other artists that, they've been using the same amp forever. They heard this thing and they're like, yeah, give me that. So it's definitely going to be a company you are going to be seeing a lot more of in the future. But as it is right now, Slash has not left Marshall. So that is something that I just wanted to put out there because I'm seeing all these videos, all these articles, everything, everywhere, and he has not actually left Marshall. The only video I have seen stating otherwise is KDH, if you're familiar with him. He did make a video owning up to his mistake. So he made a video saying Slash left Marshall, and then I think it was yesterday, he made a video saying no, he actually did not leave Marshall. But that's where it is. So he is being endorsed by 2 different amps. If the deals are good and he's still getting whatever he wants out of both of them, then yeah, he'll continue using both of them. If Marshall starts annoying him, he'll go only to Magnatone. That is possible in the future as well. But as of right now, we're just going to have to wait and see. And yet again, he is with both companies still. He is not leaving Marshall yet. Key word there is yet. We have to wait and see what happens. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you want to see for future guitar, music-related content. And as always, have a good one.